getting back into the groove of things and getting back in after the injury?
It's been pretty easy just because I've had this injury before 5 years ago, and I've done it once a year every year. So I actually did it 1 year ago that day that I did it. So it's just it was pretty easy to get back into the rhythm, and yeah, the guys were helpful.
Is it difficult mentally to kind of deal with that injury, especially as you guys get started? You guys are trying to get things rolling with the schedule, and then it just kind of hits you, and then you have to kind of start from square one.
Yeah, for sure. Mentally it was tough, but you know, once I started feeling better and I got back into my groove in practice and got I think it was 40-something minutes in the game, I felt better.
Let's talk about Wofford. 2 phenomenal goals.
Thank you.
What did you see in those build-up plays and just taking the shot?
Well, I think I'm pretty good in the box, and I'm never in the box usually, so I got that one time where I finally got to show off my head skills. But yeah, it was a great cross from Hide. The build-up, we've been bopping them the whole second half, so we knew it was coming. And then the second goal, I think Wofford kind of gave up a bit. No one was pressing me, so I just decided to go for it, and luckily winning.
How has it been seeing the offense really start to blossom as you guys are continuing on and heading into this first game of conference?
So good. I mean, we were struggling so much. I mean, I don't know what it was. I think it was, I don't know the exact stat, but from the spring till 3 games before Wofford, I think we only had 2 or 3 goals. So it's really good now. Hopefully we keep going.
I want to ask, you played in USL League 2 over the summer. How did that experience help you, especially getting ready for the college game?
I think it was the best summer of my life. I loved everyone there. I mean, I lived with, I think 5 or 6 of one of the best people I've met. I mean, the guys there, they played all around Wisconsin, Northwestern, West Virginia, UConn, Monmouth, all those big schools, and it was just nice playing in front of people that have never seen you before. I mean, that's one of my favorite things, just no one knows who you are, so you have to show out. And then, yeah, it was a really good summer.
You were in the Atlanta United Academy.
Yeah.
Kind of moving up in that, how did that experience really kind of shape you into the player you are today, as well as getting ready to compete at high school and at the college level?
I think Atlanta United was really well. I was there for 8 years. And just the mentality that everyone has in the academy, it's always competition, trying to get that starting spot, trying to get signed, trying not to get cut. It helped me with a lot of stuff, even school today, time management. We had practice in the morning, so I couldn't even go to school. I had online school, so it helped me with a lot of life skills. And Atlanta United has a lot of professionalism as well, so it really helped me into coming to Georgia State.
One more question. Heading into Saturday, what needs to be solid for you guys in order to see another win here at home?
I think how we played against Wofford was how we need to play every game. The first half wasn't the best half, but we showed, I guess what Brett would say, grit. We showed our grittiness. Our defense is really solid, and it's very hard to score on us. So I think that'll play a part a lot, and we're also scoring more. Even in practice, you could tell the boys are buzzing, just going scoring, and keepers are having a hard time, especially Finn. He's raging after practice. So yeah.
Getting started, also a huge win on the road against Wofford. What did you like from the guys in that performance?
Yeah, almost everything, to be honest. Just really bought into the task at hand. Wofford's a good team. It was a tough opponent. The environment was tough. It was a good crowd. It was a very wet field. So yeah, no, I was really pleased with just the overall buy-in of, again, the task at hand, and particularly with it being our last game going into conference play as well too. I just thought super committed to the things that we were after, and it showed in the game. And obviously, the biggest thing is all that led to a win. So yeah, really pleased for the guys and really proud of them.
144 wins. You are now the winningest head coach in the Georgia State men's soccer history. How how does it feel?
To be honest with you, I didn't realize that was a thing until like 2 games ago. I'm more pleased with win number 3 of this year, to be honest with you. I feel like, maybe down the road, I'll recognize that that's a pretty cool achievement. But in the moment, I'm super focused on the current group, and the last 2 games have been great, and they've obviously been wins, and we're looking to build upon that and be very much in the present, and hopefully continue to go onwards and upwards.
I want to ask, the first day you started here as a head coach, and seeing how much the program has grown and how much things have shifted and everything, what has it been like to watch this growth and this development of this team in particular?
Well, we've been super fortunate, I think, just at Georgia State, where the university has really grown, and I'm a believer in the trickle-down effect. So the university has really taken on new levels, and that's come to the athletic department, and we've been really fortunate with administration that's been super supportive of men's soccer. So they've given us the resources to be successful as well too. So, I feel like we had to, just because we were provided with opportunity, and we've been able to get good players and good people in, and they've been able to, play to their abilities and get the most out of their talent on and off the field, and it's produced some pretty good seasons for us.
The offense is finally clicking for you guys. You guys are able to get this groove under you. How has it been, especially in leading up to this first conference game, getting that groove back and kind of having that huge win heading into conference play?
Yeah, I think some of it is just confidence. Attacking players in particular, they want to see the ball hit the back of the net. So whether that's as a collective unit or individual. I mean, Justin McLean's a really good example where, he was able to get a goal against Upstate, and then he produced 2 in the next game. So it's one of those where you see the first one go through, and it's almost a collective sigh of relief, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm a really good player, or we're a really good unit. So, I feel like some of that has happened, and some of it probably too is just getting a little more acclimated with the way that we want to play and the guys around each other. And, you would like to think that as the games go along, things improve as well too, just because you've spent more time together. And so yeah, hopefully it's something that we can continue to build on. And at the end of the day, if you want to win, you have to put the ball in the back of the net at least once. So hopefully that's something we can keep doing.
Heading into this match on Saturday, what are the keys to victory for you guys?
Well, it'll be, the beginning of a new season, so to speak, for both us and Coastal Carolina. So, we want to be successful in the Sun Belt. It's an incredibly difficult conference, and we know that every game, both home and away, will be really challenging. That being said, I think when you play at home in the league, you want to try and get 3 points. So, Coastal's always a very difficult opponent for us in this iteration of the Sun Belt and the old iteration of the Sun Belt. It's always been a great game for us, and I anticipate that'll be the same on Saturday.